Peace, 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 peace. This is part 2. The message. First thing I want to do is pay all due respects to the Creator. In part 1, I didn't do that, but I do apologize. So. Peace to my gods and goddesses. Peace to the kings and queens. Peace to the brothers and sisters out there who's making a change, who's beginning to realize that the world you're living in is not yours. But you begin to realize and take part in taking and begin to change and revolutionize of who you are, who your family is, and begin to recognize the truth about you as a human being, as a melanated person on this planet. See, you can go to church and all that stuff and any other institutions, but if you recognize who you are and know your history and your heritage and stuff like that, peace. But if you sit up there and you want to dilute the color of your skin and forget about who you are, forget about that. Anybody got time for that? Oh, we all one people. We all one people? But you the people gonna sit there and allow your people to be murdered. You the people sit up there and turn your own people in when they're trying to give you the proper information. That's who you are. But before I get into that, let me pay all due respects. The sun rises. Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. Amun. Peace, brothers and sisters. Peace, gods and goddesses, kings and queens. Part 1 was in. Now we're on part 2. The message. So let me get in here quickly. I was just saying before, I had to give all due respects to the Creator. I've come to the notion, listen here. I said it before. If you are in church or any other institution and you recognize who your people is, your melanin race, okay? And you begin to study and do research on your melanin race and begin to understand the faculties of what went down in history. When you understand that, and then be able to appreciate the golden ages of our people and be able to appreciate the civilizations that came before us and be able to also respect and have some anger. Have anger to understand that 13 nations in Africa sold and had slaves. 13 other black nations or melanin nations sold their own people. So when you understand the ancient history and from where we came from and how we came from, sure, you could use the Bible. Because people say, well, we came from sin. And they don't want to understand what's underneath that. The sin process. You understand? You just want to stay on the top of that. Understand why and how come. See, when you entwine the research and entwine the Bible's research. Because if a pastor is just reading you different scriptures and you don't understand nothing about the Bible, why, how come, when and where, dates, time, if you don't understand none of that, you just following what somebody else is telling you. That's all you're doing. Then you turn that doctrine into your belief system so powerful that the fact that you're prepared to die for it. And that doctrine was so corrupted, the doctrine was so disrespected, if you will, that in the Bible that gives you 3 descriptions, 2 of a man and 1 of a deity. And these scriptures, Daniel chapter 10 verses 6, gives you a description of Yoshua. But that's the Hebrews' belief system. Was not the Israelites in Egypt? Now, when you do a little studying in Egypt, I'm not saying Yoshua wasn't real. But in the Egyptian text, it tells you about a man named Heru. H-E-R-U. Heru. But to me, and for what I'm seeing over the years, it's like I tried to whitewash African texts. Literally. So because if you got the Heru, African, Greek is Horus, and that means many black people eat them all. Horus is a Greek theology text. Excuse me, Greek theology. Comes from the Greek text. Then Jesus comes from the Romans. From that point on, parts of the world got Roman. I want to make it clear to all of y'all, every part of the world, the word Jesus does not exist. Don't believe that. Every part of the world, the word Jesus don't exist. They don't even acknowledge it. If anyone who even watch any history channels, you watch anything of when they show different parts of the world, India, Peru, Hungary, they don't study religion the way we do. China, go deep in China, go deep in Japan. It ain't like that. It's only here in America. It's only here in America that is so strongly put in our face. You understand? In the 52 states. So if you fly outside America into another country, you will notice it's different. Like every part in Africa, they ain't gonna be talking about no white Jesus like that. Now, the only part when you use certain parts of Africa, when they talk about a white Jesus, that means a missionary. And if any black missionary went to Africa, mostly a lot of white folks, those missionaries go there, and they gonna tell you that Jesus is white. Even now, if any one of these people, missionaries, any TD Jakes, any one of these people, I'm not saying they did that. I'm not trying to use TD Jake as a vocal point, no. Because I know he's been in Africa like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping and I believe he didn't do that. But I'm just using it as a focal point. The point of just making a statement. You know, I believe TD Jakes, when he went to Africa, because I watched the film, I don't think he went there and said Jesus is a white man. That's just my point of view. I watched it, didn't hear it, didn't see any one of these people sit there and go, wow, Jesus, Lord, our Savior's a white man. No. I'm just making it clear because I don't want y'all get and start saying, oh, TD Jakes, he's a white lover. No. So get off of that. Understand the process. When we're going back to school, I want y'all to understand the rules of racism. The rules of racism. They want you to solely believe that racism doesn't exist. And what they do is they use our own people to do that. Look at Donald Trump. He surrounded himself with black people to say, oh, not me. I can't be racist. These black people leapfrog so quickly because in their mindset, they get something out of it. There's no difference in the 13 nations who sold their people. Who sold their people. These people were under Donald Trump, and they go, oh, we good. Because they want you to believe that racism don't exist. You got the basketball, you got the football, you got all these sports. But all the athlete has to do is step out of boundary and watch how they take care of it. Just watch. Y'all got to understand, racism is still here. Our own people are so lost. Because you know why? Our own people are sit there. I don't want to deal with that. I'm tired of dealing with it. I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of talking about slavery. And I'm tired of talking about what the white man did and the white man this. But they'll watch on TV how he'll blow a cap in your ass. They'll watch it and go, oh my God. And you know what? I bet you someone probably should have been go, he might have done something he shouldn't have been doing. Because they already bend over and accept the less than they're going to give you. You ever accept it? You black people who just like those 19 nations, the 13 nations who sold their own people, you know who you are. When you at a job and they use you, they pay you enough money, you got a nice house, nice car, so on and so forth. There's nothing wrong having beautiful things, but you use your own people to destroy them. But you use your own people for the wrong reasons. The wrong reasons. You want to destroy them. Because now all of a sudden, politics, religion, and gender is so goddamn important. Why is this important? Why is these things so important? 50 years ago, go in your history archives. You got libraries. Flip them. Nobody was caring about religion like that. 60 years ago when they was blowing up black churches, where were y'all? Your ancestors was doing the marching. They was killing black kids in churches. You don't remember? No, you don't want to remember those things. These people sacrificed themselves. Who is called? Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King and all these other great names. W.D. Du Bois. Look what they did to our brother Marcus Garvey, who created jobs. Marcus Garvey comes from Jamaica. Created jobs for his people here. And it was another brother who infiltrated him, sold him out. I keep repeating it because I got to do this. You sold your brother out when he was beginning to make a move to help his people become more stronger and have more of an identity. Excuse my voice. Look at the picture. Look. You just want to be whitewashed. You want to get rid of all of them. This is Chocolate AMUN-RA, Part 2. Peace.